Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And away we go from Wisconsin. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Decent run back is going to end as they
This is my first heavy rain game. This is my first rain game, period. For real. Let's watch the quarterback.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall.
Ooh.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. They give on second to Hall. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Fields now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. He connects with the
Gotta get in front of it. I just don't want to get PI. They quick call PI this time. I ain't messing around.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 45 on 2nd down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Here's Hall once more. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 319. Hit it. EQ.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Allen again. And he's stonewalled by this front, right at the 3. Working quickly here. On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown.
Just block him, Reed. I'll got the other guy.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Juke the defender. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
27-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Play action, Love.
Where are you going, Jacobs? Why are you moving? What the fuck? That's not even your route. I'm not even pushing you nowhere. Why are you moving?
Well, for their sake, partner, I
What?
the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense
He hurt my feelings with that. I'm like,
I can promise
wow.
you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT.
Damn, Jay.
That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Damn.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
So one bad pick every once in a while. That's just horrible.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Hall running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 58, 58, cut. Cut.
They go right back to Hall. Another big rip for him. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pull that in front further, 13-zip. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Down. Yellow, 43. Green Jack. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Puts him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. Field, black. 45. Cut.
3rd and 1 now. Love. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. And they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. 10.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm tripping off. It's not a 1st down. So I mean, I guess it is what it is.
Yardage,
Just a bad game for us, y'all. Sheesh.
They motion the tight end over. On the counter, Hall. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
Hall gets it again on second down. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Headed out right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A give left side for Hall. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go, slide. 319, that's up. Slide.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, and so work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
First down throw. Here's Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. Hits the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes
Got the board. We on the board.
Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
First down throw for Fields. Getting out to his left. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
That's low and bouncing short of his man. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are in bounds. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Up. Touch. Right.
Fields throwing once more. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3-9 finger. Right.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Yeah, this is caught.
I'm right there with it. Ah, good pass. Damn, I couldn't even. Wow. Good pass.
Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here comes Reed. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Yellow.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call it give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Sit. Mega. Set. Hut.
Takes the handoff now low. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Red. 38. Set.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Right. White. Let's go now. Yellow. Black. 95. Drill green. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start to have to keep the ball. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Flush down now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. 3. Up.
Fields now on 4th. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Black 40.
Now Love on the play fake. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, that is such a bummer because as a quarterback, gosh, you got to give your receiver enough space and enough real estate to make that catch in bounds. That was off just enough to carry the receiver to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
52. Black 95.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Gibson now to return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Love now on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Black shot. Fight. White. Set.
A second down throw here for Love. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4.
18-yard line.
Ready.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Wangu now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Field throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. When you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. 40. Go red. Go pink. Set. Hut.
This is Jacobs running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
22 middle. Ready. Red.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Come on. Right. White. 52 Blue. Ready?
Looking to throw it. That's complete to the left. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Blaster. 6. Beetle Blue. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he managed maybe a yard, but that... is enough to put him in first and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He'll look to throw it. This throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Right. Set. Ready. 50 Green. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On good now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Setting up to pass. Vacates quickly left side. Or left side. Taylor has it. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go, Pat.
Second down and 10. Fields. He's got a man left. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Man, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Rolling out to his left. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Great work. He gets them the first down. They needed that conversion, and he also stops the clock. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Now Fields again. Rolling left, buying some time. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Next with his back, Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. One final shot here. Escapes out to the left. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. So a historic venue in football season, another win as the Packers take
defense.
This one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
It's the shutout in the second half. Shutout. 0 third, 0 fourth. Good shit, defense.